what's going on, everyone? Designedcoma here. Welcome back, and the gameplay you're watching is some Black Ops 3. So what's up for today's video? Well, we're going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about three things I came across that I found to be really interesting, and some of it a little bit exciting and some of it not so exciting. The first thing we're going to talk about is Red Dead Redemption 2. You heard me, Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, we all remember Red Dead Redemption. I mean, how could you not remember it? It was a fun game. I mean, most of the time when me and my friends would play this game, we would just ride around and find people and shoot them. I mean, that's all we would really do. We would just ride around and shoot them. And every once in a while we would finally decide, okay, let's go do one of the things we're supposed to do, one of the missions or whatever it is, and we'll go do that. And then we'd go ride around and shoot people again. But we had a great time playing this game. You know, we really didn't focus too much on the story or the missions or anything like that. We just really rode around shooting people and shooting things up. That's really all we did. You know, I mean, what else is there to do in the West, right? Ride around and shoot things. So that's what we were doing. So just a little bit into this article, and I'll have links in the description for everything. So it goes on to say that, you know, as they say in the article, the game's been in development since before the days that people spoke with exaggerated twangs and the main form of traversal was on horseback. So apparently this is coming from a leaked LinkedIn profile, which is kind of raising the hopes that we're going to see Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out on the PS4 sometime here in the future. I'm not sure when. It doesn't really say exactly when, or it doesn't really give a hint, but hey, you never know. Maybe we'll see something at E3 for it this year. That would be really cool, because I'd love to have a new Red Dead Redemption game, because that was a lot of fun. So the next thing we're going to talk about is something not so much exciting, especially for the people that work there. Now, we all know Drive Club, at least those that played it. I don't play many driving games. I'm horrible at driving games. I don't like them, and I can't power slide whatsoever. I mean, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the road when I try to play a driving game. Now, Drive Club, when it launched, was pretty much a disaster. It was a mess. It was full of bugs, you know. Now, the studio that developed it, Evolution, worked really hard to get that game to where it needed to be, and they managed to do it. They finally got it to the point where it was able to be played and exactly the way it was. And you know, at this point, some people are calling it, you know, the best, you know, racing game that's out there right now. So unfortunately, Sony has decided to close the Evolution studio. So you know, that doesn't mean we're going to see a Drive Club, you know, I mean, that does mean we're never going to see a Drive Club 2, but that also means it looks like the Drive Club VR game may not be coming either as well. There's nothing in here that says whether it is coming or it's not coming, but it looks like it's probably not going to happen at this point. So anybody who is looking forward to that, because I know they did kind of showcase it a little bit just recently, not too long ago, and it looks like, yeah, it's pretty much, you know, it might be shelved. You know, so it's really a sad thing. It's really a sad thing for me to see studios closing, because, you know, it's hard enough to find good games as it is, and well, it's not really hard to find good games, but the thing is the more studios we lose, it's the less good games we have opportunities to play in the future. So I really hate seeing it when the studio closes, you know, and you know, it's really sad, you know. So hopefully some of these guys will land other projects, you know, elsewhere, and Sony's gonna try and get them in other places too. So yeah, let's hope things go good for them. Next up is Sony has opened a new studio for mobile. Okay, they're getting into the mobile game area. This studio is going to be called Forward Works, and they're going to be working on mobile games, you know, for the iOS and for Android. And I guess this is kind of cool. You know, I'm honestly not much of a mobile game player. I don't really play too many games on my phone because, I don't know, it's small. I loved my PSP when I had it. I never did get, you know, a newer PSP or anything, you know, like that. I didn't get the Vita. But you know, I kind of wish I still had my PSP at times, because I had a good time when I was playing it. I really enjoyed it. But I had it when there wasn't really hardly any games out for it. And when I got rid of it is when they started bringing some games out for it, which kind of stunk. But that's okay, you know, it's all good. You know, I was, you know, it was a good time when I had it. So that's it, guys. You know, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, favorite, subscribe, comment too if you would please. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.